What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another day in the winter season of Forza Horizon 4. So, right now we're driving around in our Hoonigan Bronco that we unlocked in the last video. Definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it and you want the Hoonigan Bronco. But today, we're going to be competing in the Small Wonders seasonal event, seasonal championship for the Volkswagen Ghia. So if we go to the event, you can see that our car restriction is B class, and it has to be a Volkswagen. And so this is a dirt racing series, so we want to make sure we have something all-wheel drive as well. So I'm going to go jump into the garage, get some cars ready, and then I will see you at the entry of the event. Alright, so here we are at the Small Wonders entry. We have jumped into our 2014 Volkswagen Golf R to start out with. So let's go ahead and start up the Small Wonders Seasonal Championship.
Even though it's freezing out there, I'm pretty sure
one
you'll
circuit,
have a lot of fun with this season.
2 circuits,
Just make sure you wrap up warm.
3 circuits. Man, this week is all about circuit races. It was the same with the street racing championship as well, so but we'll go ahead and jump right into the first one here at Mortimer Gardens and get it started. We're off. So we do have a tune on it. The share code will be on the screen if you want to use this car and this tune. Oh, that was weird looking. The share code will also be in our Discord server, which there is a link to down below. If you want to join that, feel free. We would love to have you. Ooh. I try to upload the share codes, or the tunes, the cars, and all that for the seasonal events onto the Discord server as I do the events. So if you go join the Discord server, you may get the tunes a little bit sooner than if you just wait for the videos. But either way, I'm glad you're here. If you're thinking, or if you've been here a few times, definitely hit the subscribe button. Every week I try to go through the weekly festival playlist and make videos on every single one of those events. So definitely get subscribed if you've been here more than once. If you're new here, hey, I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope that I can at least provide a little bit of help, and please don't judge me on my driving. But we're up in the first. That turn gets us every time now. Need to take that a little slower. This car is handling it like a dream, though, as far as, it's sledding around a lot, but we're way up in front of the Drivatars, which is where you want to be on these. So, again, while you're doing these races, make sure you're doing them on highly skilled Drivatars, or you will not get the 3 stars and unlock the car. So it's crucial that you do that. I'll slow down for this quite a bit now. There we go, that was a good turn. That one was not. Man. Just a little inconsistent in this car. But again, it's more me than it is the car. With the 3 events being circuit races, if any car is good at one of them, it's going to be good at all of them. There's really not too much discrepancy that you can get with B class, especially when you're limited to just Volkswagen. Basically you're looking at a bunch of hatchbacks, so they'll be all relatively the same. It's just a matter of which car you have. There we go, cross the line. So 20 points there. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next race and jump into a new car. Alright, here we go in the Taranto Scramble. We've jumped in the 2011 Volkswagen Scirocco R. We do have a tune on this as well. That'll be on the screen. So we'll see how this does. This is actually the slowest car that we're going to be using. And it's the slowest accelerating car as well. So we'll see how this handles through here and see if we can recommend this car to use or not to use. So I think this is going to be the most challenging circuit for this car as well, just because I think it's the longest, or it's the one that has the most straightaways. So it would really show that weakness of the top speed and acceleration through that. So we'll see how that goes. We're already up in the first, so it's not going terribly so far. We'll see if the drivatars end up catching us through this long-ish straightaway. Seems like we'll be fine, but if you are new to the channel, again, my name is Brandon, and this is Bomb Gaming. Every week I do go through the weekly festival playlist, like I said. And what I do with these seasonal championships is I try to use 3 different vehicles across the 3 races of each championship, so that there's more content, and potentially if somebody doesn't have, we'll say, the Volkswagen Golf R that we used in the last race, I'm just trying to provide an example of using a different vehicle and a different tune. It's kind of a showcase to show the different vehicles that can be used for these events. So, I'm just trying to make the events a little more accessible to people as far as showing examples of other vehicles that they can use. So, if you have a vehicle that is good for these events, please leave them down in the comments, along with the share code for the tune that you used. Because these videos are meant to do nothing but help people out that are trying to do the races. So if we've got, a better car and a better tune that you would suggest, definitely leave it down below. And I would encourage you to go on our Discord server. There is a link for that down below. Definitely go on there. We've got a section set up just for suggesting tunes for these events, so you can get plugged in there, and definitely just join that to help out other people playing the game. So this tune really isn't doing terrible. I mean, we've got a really good lead on the drivatars. I was expecting to really have to struggle to get in the first place and stay in first place with this tune, but I mean, we've got a huge gap on the drivatars, so I would definitely recommend this car. It feels less slidey than the Golf R. It could just be the circuit itself. I mean, it's still sliding, it's just less slidey to me. But it may be because it's a little slower, and it doesn't have the acceleration that the Golf R does, so maybe it's a little bit easier to control. So, who knows? But we're going to be coming up on the finish line on our 3rd lap. The drivatars, you can see them way back there, still on that U-turn. There we go. We absolutely crushed it in that one. It's another 1st place finish. And we beat the best time by 7 seconds for best lap, so not too shabby. So that's 20 more points. And we're moving into the final race. So we'll go ahead and jump into our final car and get that race started. Alright, so here we are in the Appleside Scramble. We jumped into a Volkswagen Corrado, I think is how you pronounce it. And there's one reason that I picked this car. Well, first off, I think it's cool. But second, I guess the main reason is this is the car that you started with in the very first Forza Horizon game. And I just remember jumping into that game and just having so much fun on it, because before Forza Horizon, obviously Forza Motorsports was the only thing, Forza, and it was closed track racing, which is fun, but I prefer open world. And so jumping into the first Horizon game and just being blown away by like what was happening with, you know, just the open world and just being able to have so much fun in that game. This car just, I saw it and I was like, I kind of have to do it. I don't care how bad it is. Right now it's like super slidey, by the way. But I had to pick it. Just for the fact of nostalgia and, you know, just looking back on, you know, Forza Horizon and where it's come to, really, from what it started as and just all of the stuff that's been added. And, you know, we've got Forza Horizon 5 around the corner coming out in November, and they just showed the... Man, this thing doesn't want to turn, really. This is not a very good car. I wouldn't use this car if I was you. At least with this tune. It's not terrible. It's just not super great with me driving it, we'll say. It spins up the tires like crazy. It would probably be a lot better not in the snow, is what I'm coming down to. But, yeah, we've got Forza Horizon 5 around the corner. They just showed at E3 this past weekend, you know, gameplay and the first look and reveal at it, and I am just so excited for it. You know, as soon as it comes out, we'll be making videos on it. They say that they're going to keep with the seasons, so there'll still be like weekly festival playlist, is what it sounds like. So we're going to keep up with that. We're going to be playing through the story, you know, doing more online events. It's something I kind of want to do on Horizon 4, is try to do more online events, but I don't know if you guys want to see that, so definitely let me know down below. We've kind of played through the entire story, or campaign, or whatever you want to call it, already. So it would really be, you know, online events and, you know, the Eliminator and trying to do online ranked adventures and stuff like that. And this buggy has been giving us problems. That might be a good option. I should have looked into that, but there we go. Across the line and the Corrado. That buggy was giving us problems the entire time, but there we go. We got 60 points there, so Small Wonders is complete. Of course, it gets us the 3 stars because we're racing against higher than highly skilled drivatars. And it gets us the Volkswagen Ghia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but not too exciting about the car. We're just doing it for the seasonal percentage, and that should put us at 50% and give us a backstage pass. It does not, so it's going to put us at 49%. So we're almost there to get that backstage pass. But we've got all of the seasonal events knocked out. So in the next video, we'll probably knock out... we may do the playground games in the next video, because I'm pretty sure I can do the PR stunts, the weekly Forzathon challenge, and the photo challenge all in one video, just because it really won't take that long. So, but there we go. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you found the video helpful, definitely leave a like. Definitely get subscribed if you want to stay tuned for future Forza Horizon 4 content. And then, you know, in due time, we'll definitely have Horizon 5 content on the channel. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.